What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today? We're gonna get this started. I just need to find where is it? What's up, Isha? How are you? I'm good, thank you so much. I just got off of work and I figured I'll get on the YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out the where the music is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. All right, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. We're gonna start with Aries. How's your Friday going, everybody? Tell me how your Friday is going. Start with Aries here. Oh. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, Aries, let's go. Let's see whatever comes out. Whatever comes out here. All right, we have the Temperance. So what you can expect for the rest of, September is maybe there's a Sagittarius that is prominent here, but also a lot of peace and balance. I almost said a lot of pain or pay. So you're spending money maybe, Aries. But overall, I feel like, for the rest of September, I feel like it's all about your peace. It's all about gathering balance and healing. Okay, new things are happening for you here. We go. Three of Pentacles is here as well. So opportunities for work or to work. Eight of Cups is here as well. So I feel like a lot of you Aries have been working on your financial status here. It feels like overall, as we go through the month of September, it becomes harder, okay, to get financial balance here. I think by the end of September, you're gonna start looking into another job or start looking at ways of making a little bit more money. So for some of you guys, it's gonna be about healing, spiritual healing, talking, holding back on drinking. For some of you guys, it's all about career, it's all about work. Not being content, not being happy. There's opportunities at work, but it feels like we need more. It feels like we want to set free. We want to move on. We want to move on to something else because we don't feel like it's enough now. Okay, so you're gonna definitely by the end of September, you're gonna be having thoughts of looking for a different job or another job or finding something to do on the side to be able to have enough. I like how the Temperance is right in the center there. Overall, you're being cool, calm, and collected. I also feel like there's additional help for you. So if you need financial help or anything like that, Look for it. I feel like family is going to be very strong for you for the rest of September, Aries. Okay. I do see a little bit of financial difficulties here. Some of you guys are also going to start feeling like you need to walk away from a connection, a relationship, or something that just does not give you whatever is like making you unbalanced here. You're going to walk away from that, whether that's substance, alcohol, whatever substance you use. Or for some of you guys, this is going to pertain to love, okay? Like needing to find a way or needing to find some sort of help, okay? My phone is going off again. As soon as I go live, my phone is literally ringing like crazy. Can't even do anything. Look at that. See, I told you. So the devil's coming out again for the rest of September. I feel like you're taking it easy on the partying, on spending additional money on things that you don't really need, that are not important. Okay, you have cards of you have mixed cards that has to do with temptation, as well as financial strategies, like needing to make more money, and some of you guys are just gonna end up chilling, relaxing for the rest of the month here. Okay, Aries, let me look at what the angels want to say to you. Embrace those around you. This is a time for great spiritual growth for you. Did I not say something about spiritual healing? I told you. Making it even more important to... Okay, let me start again. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. Make it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You could find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try new ideas. Remember, with the temperance right in the center, there's a lot of wanting to gather balance, whether it's going to be financial. So for some of you guys, it's going to be romantic, emotional. Even if you're not looking for a partner, or maybe you're already a partner, it's more like about you. Temperance is always, temperance is a team. We have two cups here that, we're creating balance, and we have the angel. This could also signify that there's someone else helping you. There's, maybe there's a lot of healing. There's a healing conversation with somebody who's going to give you a lot of advice. Maybe there's somebody in your family that's always had your back and you're talking to them. Again, a lot has to do with finances and love and emotion, okay? Some of you guys, again, there is a problem. There is some sort of issue with the devil here, which could be, again, mainly addictions, whether it's, something you do too much that is not good for you. Drinking, smoking, pornography, jealousy, all that stuff. There's the devil is never a good card to have in any reading. So it pertains to the negative stuff, whether that will be at work, whether that will be in your relationship, or just internally with yourself. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna put this here. Number 5, changes are happening for you, Aries. I'm gonna put this here. You can pause it and screenshot it and read it to yourself. Okay, easy peasy, easy readings. Okay, I want to get these done so I can get to in case you have like questions or whatever, so I can do a tarot reading live thing, personal readings. Friday was intense. How's your day so far? Isha, my Friday has been pretty easy. I'm waiting on a call from my son's doctor. We're gonna discuss a couple of things, and then that's about it. I don't have no plans. I don't got anything else going on, so it's good. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Let's go to Taurus. What do we have going on for Taurus for the rest of September? That's you, Taurus, right there. It didn't come out, but it just flipped on inside the deck as I was shuffling. So let's see. Let's check it out. You're waiting on something. Maybe you're going on vacation, or you can't wait for like maybe, I don't know, the holidays or something like that. There's something you're interested on and you keep waiting for, or maybe like you already, for some of you guys, maybe you already paid some sort of vacation and now you're just waiting for that moment to, you know, to arrive here. Let's see what we have for the rest of September for you here. Also, I want to say that expect, if you're planning big things, if you're planning to travel, Taurus, expect delays, expect things to not go right. I'm not trying to like, you know, I'm not trying to make this difficult for you, or, you know, it's just because I saw the Hangman and the three of wands while splitting the deck and you know, shuffling. It lets me to tell you that if you have any plans, brace yourself, because some of those plans might get canceled or might get postponed, okay? Because that's what the Hangman is. It's like we're not able to create or do anything at the moment, okay? So maybe some brief pauses or maybe blockages for you guys, okay? Let's see what we have for Taurus for the rest of September. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a very strong card. It kind of tells us a lot about ourselves, right? The name or the theme of this card is the Wounded Warrior, meaning that, you know, you've been through a lot. Maybe September has been very difficult for you. You're about to go into a difficult transition or a difficult time. Right now, what's happening for you for the rest of September, you're feeling there's a lack of understanding you or what's happening, meaning you're suppressed. You could be also you could feel like you don't have options. You have to follow the rules. It's one way or the highway. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but for some of you guys, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna you feel trapped on something. You made a mistake, or someone made a mistake that hurt you, and now we're still suffering the consequences, or we're still going through the consequences, okay? I feel like you're going into a, I wouldn't say difficult time, but I'm gonna say that you're going into a time where you're gonna have to push. You're gonna have to, like, it's gonna take everything from you to continue to move forward. And, you know, I think it's a pretty good test for you, Taurus, because when we get to a point of pressure, or a point of where we're looking back and we're understanding what went wrong, or who is it that hurt us, you know, we learn a lot from that. We learn from our behaviors. We learn from our decisions. And the 9 of Wands just pertains to, like, hey, you know, maybe you made a mistake, or maybe someone made a mistake. They hurt you. You hurt someone or something like that. And now it's time to, like, you know, set everything straight. Okay. I feel like there's, some of you guys might be like, if not going to jail, like there's some sort of probation. You're not free. It's what I'm trying to say. For the rest of September, you might not be free. You might be having difficulties with maybe addictions, or you might be having difficulties trying to stay away from somebody or something. Could be like, you know, again, like bad behavior or something like that. Okay, so try to stay cool. Try to stay calm. September is not a month of you know, to be messing around. I feel like, you know, you're on the 9th one here. Then we go to the 10 of Wands. After we get to the 10 of Wands, we drop all the ones. Everything goes away and we reset. We start again. We start another chapter, another cycle here, Taurus. Okay, so don't give up. Keep moving forward. It might feel like September might feel like it's very difficult for you. Okay, like you have to push really, really hard. Like you're trying really, really hard to wake up, but it feels like internally we're battling something that nobody understands, okay, or we cannot talk to, or we cannot, you know, tell people how we feel inside, but it's difficult inside. I feel you. I see you, Taurus. We have the devil here. Again, the devil is never a good card to have. Pertains to addictions, pertains to a toxic connection, relationship. Could be that you were dealing with somebody or you were dealing with somebody who was really toxic, very jealous, very aggressive, very controlling. If it's not another person, it could be that it's just like your could be your addictions, the addictions you have, you know. So again, Taurus, you know, take care of yourself, because right now it's a good time to progress forward and level up. Okay, level up in as far as like your wisdom, how smart you are, and making decisions moving forward from now. I feel like you did something that you regret, or you're regretting doing something in the past. Okay, or maybe you're regretting some sort of connection that hurt you down to the core, okay, and you haven't been able to heal, or you still have progress or a process to go through. The moon just shows that, you know, the moon being here, it also shows that we don't know what's up ahead. Like, our world has shifted. Our conscious doesn't seem to like understand what's going on. So in other words, with the moon being here again, we're dealing with sad times. We're dealing with like not understanding really what's happening. We're blaming others. We're also feeling very sad and depressed. With the moon, we're not sure of what we want to do, how we're gonna do, how we're gonna heal. But there's a lot of internal hope. Once you find your internal or your courage, Taurus, I feel like you have this, you know, under control. But right now, it feels like for the rest of September with that moon, it's like we're not sure. We don't have a clear path of where we want to go and what we're gonna do, or we're not even sure what's gonna happen. You know, like you could be in a state of mind where, you know, everything feels numb for right now or for the rest of September. But I think things will get better. Okay. Be careful of any encounters, any conversations that will strike up some sort of fight, some sort of argument. Two Swords, you're still confused of what happened or what's going on. You know, you're still confused about the connection with the devil here, this relationship that is toxic, not knowing whether if you can overcome it, or, you know, some of you guys are fighting addictions and you guys are like having to like wanting to relapse, you know, the rest of September. And for some of you guys, is like you're still contemplating some sort of connection situation, some sort of addiction, whether if you should go back to it or not, or how is life going to be without having fun with the devil. And you know that, you know, drugs, addictions, and toxic traits, it feels our ego or feels us negatively. So it's very addictive. It's highly addictive, being toxic, being, you know, being under the influence and stuff like that. So be very careful. I feel like you're stepping through, you know, in your journey, you're stepping through thorns that might, you know, prevent you from moving forward here, Taurus, if you're not careful of what you're doing. That devil is never a good card to have, okay? Here we go. Page of Cups. Again, we are giving minimal effort. We're telling people that we're good, but deep down we're broken. We're hurting. We can't seem to like. One thing is that we're not talking about it. You know, we're just dwelling. We're just drowning in a glass of emotions, or, you know, unsureness, or wounds that we have inside. So the rest of September, I feel like is going to be a little bit difficult for you, especially trying to fight, or especially trying to avoid addictions and or a toxic relationship, okay? Because there's a sense that you want to go back to that. There's a sense of them wanting to come back to you. You know, you keep getting pulled, but you know, you're putting up this filter, this persona of, no, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't need any help, I'm doing just great. But deep down inside, you're broken, you're breaking down, you're losing hope, or you're losing the battle. So keep moving strong. If any zodiac sign in the, you know, in the out of all the zodiac signs, I think Taurus is the one that has the most, you know, power and strength here although the strength card belongs to Leo. But I mean, the willpower that Taurus has is a no-brainer for them. It's like automatic. So I know Tauruses will like their endurance on anything. It's big. So think about what you're gonna do if you're gonna relapse. It's not worth it. Going back to a toxic relationship, it's not worth it. So be careful. I would advise to look into doing something new, changing, I don't know, changing maybe not necessarily friends, but you know, your, I don't know, your mentality. I think reconstruction of your, damn, I can't speak today. Reconstruction of your mentality or the way you process things is necessary here to be able to release the devil, to be able to boot the devil out of you. Remember, what I say about the devil is just thoughts and ideas that we have given power to, meaning like alcohol or drugs or that toxic person that we feel like we can't live without, but they're very draining, they're very aggressive, they're very controlling, they're very, they're very difficult to deal with, yet we're still addicted to them. We're addicted to that. So it's all in your head. It's not a real demon. It's all in your head. What you give power to is what is going to consume you. Remember that. Dolores, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm going to make it to Aquarius. Give me a sec. I'll definitely make it to Aquarius. One message for Taurus here. Ooh, you get 2 messages, Taurus. You get 2 cards. We have letting go. Releasing the past. Did we not talk about dealing with something from the past, someone from the past, or addictions? But it's about releasing things, okay, that are not good for you. But here we go. Letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Did I not say at the beginning of the reading that reshaping your thoughts or your mentality is going to be key for you to be successful? Whatever it is that you're going through for the rest of September, I feel like it's just the first layer. You need to get strong. You need to get, your spirit up. You need to, bring that fire and heal, let go. So I'm going to put it here so you can read it to yourself, Taurus. Again, I don't choose the cards. The cards pop out automatically. I also shuffle until the cards pop out. And if none of the cards pop out, then I don't give you a card because I feel like there's no message. But because it's here, I'm telling you, there's hope. There's healing. You are being watched. You are being, watched over. Angels, I don't know, family members, people that have passed on, they're keeping an eye on you and they're giving you additional strength. So pull that strength, say thank you, and use it. Do not go back to the devil. Do not go back. Positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Okay, so there's I'm telling you, maybe you feel like life right now is a little numb, a little dull, but it's it's gonna get a lot better. You have 2 cards of confusion, okay? The 2 of Swords is confusion in your head, and then the moon is uncertainty, but it's an internal. The moon is an internal feeling, and based on the cards here, I feel like it's just very difficult to process everything that you're going through, and so you're going internally. But internally you keep telling yourself you're a victim to all this, when you know you're really not a victim. You're really the creator. So if you want to boot the devil out of your life, Taurus, this is the moment to do it. Do not slack. Do not let the devil regain power over you. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to focus this so you can read it to yourself. And you can pause it, screenshot it, and then read it to yourself. Okay. Thank you so much. Taurus, before I go, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need to talk to people, I think there's people available for you. I don't know what kind of circle you have. I don't know if you feel alone. I don't know if you feel depressed. I don't know if you feel like, again, like the world is just caving, into you, and you have no choices or no options here. But I feel like there's people that can talk to you. There's people that can help you understand and facilitate this difficult time. Okay, Taurus, best of luck. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Let's go to Jamie. Jamie, how are you? What's up, Karen? How are you? If you're on Facebook, if you're watching me through Facebook, I cannot see the chat from Facebook, so you need to jump on the YouTube chat if you want to talk to me or anything like that. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Let me see what I get for you. Here. I feel like, okay, the Page of Cups is, we know this card as being like the immature, being emotionally immature, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like there's something going on with you that pertains to love, pertains to like emotions, pertains to someone that you're interested on, but it feels like you're getting the short end of the stick here, or it feels like maybe you're not being appreciated as you want to get. Okay, if that's not your situation, if that's not how you feel, that's maybe how you're approaching people. Is like, just surface level, like, I'm good, everything's Gucci. Like, you're worried about me? Psh, I'm a Gemini, like, don't worry about me, I got this. But it feels like there's something else going on in the background. I don't know, energetically, it feels like there's something that worries you. Okay, and it has to pertain to like maybe love. Things are going to change. There's changes happening here. I feel like you've waited, you've healed enough, and now you're like wanting to manifest love here. For the rest of September, I feel like you're waiting on something, like you're bored, or if it's not that you, Gemini, you're healing from someone or from something, it could, Four of Swords could also pretend that you're waiting on some individual here. You're waiting on them. It's like a waiting game, waiting. Where is this person? Like, where are they? I'm like asking, I don't know why, Gemini, but I'm like asking myself, where is this person? Okay, what's happening? Where's the promise that was given to me? So for the rest of September, you keep dreaming, you keep thinking of an individual that promised you something, but they're not complying, or they're not making it happen. It could also feel like, for you, Gemini, it could also feel like the rest of September might be a little bit stressful. Like, you might require additional sleep. You're wondering about love. If you're a single Gemini, you're wondering about love. You're wondering about if you're ever going to meet that one person. Okay. If you're a woman, Gemini, I feel like you're looking really good. I feel like you gather attention anywhere you go. I feel like you smell good, you look good. You are doing so freaking good. Like, you are desired from by many. You know, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands doesn't even have to move a finger, and everybody's already staring at her. You know, that's how it is. Like, fire signs, or the fire sign energy of the King and the Queen of Wands is like very good looking. Even if you feel like you're not good looking, like, you are just snapping necks in a way of like people are just taking a second look at you when you pass by, because you're looking really good. Very stunning for the males as well, but I feel like the males are more a little bit aloof, or maybe a little bit, maybe like the male Geminis are more like on the moon right now. They're just, I think some of the male Geminis here are experiencing some sort of blockage right now. When it comes to like romance, or maybe you're having to chase somebody. If you're a male Gemini, you're having to chase someone, but you don't feel confident, or you don't feel all that you're doubting everything. Like, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting everything you say in front of a woman. So I feel like for the rest of September, for the male Geminis, there's a woman here that they're making you, you know, chase, or it's becoming kind of hard for you to like court them or have a conversation. It's like you get shy or you get timid or something like that. For the women Gemini, I feel like you're waiting on somebody. Someone's not making their move. Somebody's just, you know, on pause, or some sort of relationship is on hold. But you're just waiting on that one person. Okay, you're looking good. You're even doing things for yourself, but in thoughts of, will this person like what I'm gonna do to my hair? Will this person like this dress? You know, if you're a female Gemini, you're like, you know, you're kind of doing things and wondering if that one person that hasn't, that is taking their time, or, you know, that is not making a move on you just yet, but you know that they are. I don't know, that's kind of weird. You're also like kind of planning for the future. What am I saying? What's going on? What's up, Gemini? What's up, Gemmy? Truth is coming out. There's a message here by the end of September. There's a message, very important message, very important epiphany as well. If it's not a text message or a phone call that you receive from somebody, it could be from this individual that you're waiting for. Woman Gemini, there's a lot of truth. Okay, this call is gonna be life changing because of the big old sword here. That big sword, based on the information you get, is gonna be the clarifier. You know, like, we could either end this really good, or we can, you know, have an argument. But it's truth overall that is gonna give you clarity. Okay. Some of you guys are going to have some sort of epiphany, some sort of dream that is going to tell you what's going on and what's going to happen in your love life coming forward. So you're looking good regardless, you know. You're gathering a lot of attention. I feel like this conversation, or whoever you're waiting for, Jemmy, especially for the females, it's just somebody you maybe fell in love. It, you know, it feels like Two of Cups, you know, like it feels like a really good match for you, but for some reason with the Page of Cups, this individual is like and they're taking their sweet time, or you want to go from 0 to 100, but they're like, we'll take it easy. I'll text you next week, see what you're doing, you know, something like that. Empress, you want forward movement. Expect positive things happening by the end of September. The Empress is a card of like growth and expansion, looking into the future, gaining more money, gaining more assets, making things happen for yourself in a positive way, multiplying your wealth, multiplying your health, multiplying your I would say like your wisdom or something like that. Like very in tune with nature, but also very grounded. And I feel like you have an agenda, and you do really good taking care of whatever it is. It's like you're a busy person, Gemini, and for the rest of September, but everything's good. Like you got everything under control. That's what the Empress is. I remember like, like maybe 10 years ago, the Empress was like in reality, the Empress is a woman that can do it all. They can do it all. So, but this is a general reading, so it could also be a man, right? But it's like being able to, take the kids to school, then make dinner, and then, like the husband or the boyfriend comes, and everything's ready for him, and you're okay. You're not stressed. You're like, it's normal for you. It's someone who is in control. It's a powerful woman, okay? Oh, that's what it is, huh? A powerful woman? You're a powerful woman? Oh my God. Okay, cool. Okay, give me a message for Gemini. You get 2 cards, just like Taurus. I don't know why. Ooh, man, you won all the cards, huh? I dropped a bunch of cards. Look, all of these fell out, but I have the ones that popped out when I was shuffling over here on the side, so I'm gonna give you those. But it felt like you smacked the cards out of my hand for some reason. So I don't know what that means, Jemmy, but I just want to say, relax. Everything's gonna be fine. I hate having upside down cards in the deck, but there's no way that I'm gonna be able to, sort everything out while I'm on the live here. So I'm gonna give you your cards, Gemini. You have. Sorry about that. I don't know why my nose always gets all weird when I read tarot. Helper of action. It says you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It will be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy. Follow your instincts and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So maybe a smile. Maybe you're gonna be smiling a lot. Maybe the individual has a nice smile or something like that. I'm gonna pause it here. You can read it to yourself. You can, you can pause it or screenshot it and then read it to yourself. Okay. Let's see what the other one says. 5 of abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Please be patient. With this card, I want to say do not buy anything crazy for the rest of September. Do not spend your money. Do not, relax, because 5 of abundance is the 5 of pentacles, which is the lack of wealth, the lack of money, lack of finances. So be careful, okay? Don't make crazy moves right now. Just relax. Maybe, next month will be better for you. I'm going to pause it here, or I'm going to put it here. You can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Sorry that was like all over the place. It is what it is. It is what it is. But sorry. All right, let's go. We got Gemini done. Let's go to Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Ooh, I heard love. Love is in the air, or I don't know, healing heart, healing love. I don't know. If you've had difficulties in the past with a Taurus, or maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like you feel blocked when it comes to a certain individual or something like that. For some of you guys, for some of you Cancers, I feel like it's time. It's time to heal. It's time to accept God into our lives. I don't know how you're gonna feel about that. Like, don't Listen, a lot of people watch this video, so if it doesn't resonate to you, don't worry. You don't have to fight me. You don't have to scream at me through the, through YouTube here. Let's see here. What do we have? What do we have for Cancer right now? Five of Pentacles. Okay. We feel a loss. Okay, so Five of Pentacles pertains to like having lack, and the Five of Pentacles pertains to like lack of abundance. Okay, so maybe spending a lot of money, overspending, feeling like everything is expensive and you need a budget or something like that, or maybe making a mistake on your finances and needing to, look for coupons or deals and stuff like that. Okay, when it comes to you personally, to you alone, Cancer, it feels a little cold. It feels like we're maybe coming out or maybe going through some sort of I don't know, like a relationship or emotional difficulty. Like it just feels like it feels like someone pushed you out. Somebody is just not oh man, some of you Cancers feel abandoned for the for the rest of September. Like you feel like people don't care about you, but I feel like it's just internal. It's just you. It's not necessarily reality, or it's not true, because if you don't speak out, if you don't reach out, then sometimes people have busy lives and you got their own life. That's something we never really, look into. Is like, how come nobody checks in with me? Maybe because you don't do that, or maybe because they're busy living their life and they're busy and they have their own hardships and they have their own difficulties. And, we fail to see that perspective. This life is not just about us, me. It's also about, oh shoot, let me see, in their eyes and in their shoes, what's going on. And maybe that will give you a little bit of more additional information. But Five of Pentacles, again, finances are running low, or we're paycheck to paycheck. We're having difficult times with money right now. Okay, or at least there's a fear of losing your job or losing something. Okay, here, Seven of Wands, again, we've had a kind of a difficult time. We had a tower, or something was said to us, something was mentioned to us, somebody triggered us in the past, and now we feel like we shut down to the world, or we're shutting down. Okay, it doesn't have to be like that. Again, it feels like you think that there's a lot of people against you, or maybe you have a secret, or you have something that you're not willing to I don't know, release, let go, heal. There's something that you still carry about, or carry around with you internally. Could be like maybe a relationship that didn't work out. Maybe you had a breakup not too long ago. The Tower's here. Some sort of abrupt ending to, could be a very strong connection, or it could be that just your finances, you weren't expecting, being on this Five of Pentacles type of energy. Okay, just be careful on your spending. Okay, and if you feel empty, if you feel low, if you feel sad, talk to someone about it. Okay, there's people here wanting to support you, but you also have to be open. And I think perspective is everything for you, because the Seven of Wands, if you look at the Seven of Wands, it's the person that is stubborn, is the person that doesn't change, is the person that would rather not look into someone else's perspective, and be fixed to your thought and your idea. So, like, how are you gonna feel better? How are you gonna accept the healing, the love, if you don't change your mentality, right? Kind of like the Taurus kind of reading, and, 10 of Wands, 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 10 of Wan Let's see what we have for you for the rest of September. Cancer. Look at that. 6 of Cups. We might be hurting for money, but we're not going to be hurting for love. You know, we're not going to be hurting for love. I feel like for the rest of September, I'm going to say that you're going to meet a soulmate. You're going to meet a special person that is going to help you heal. If you're dealing with difficult times, or if you're dealing with, heartache or anything like that, where you feel confused about, your love, your desires, your passion and all that, there's somebody here who's going to come and rescue you. For some reason, I can't speak. So whatever it is that is going on with you, you need to speak. You need to talk to someone. You need to find a therapist. You need to find somebody, who you can trust, or maybe, call one of them numbers and say, hey, I've been having difficulties trying to process something, or hey, I'm hiding this secret and it's eating me alive, and I want to, I want people to know, but at the same time, I'm scared for people to know, or, I'm scared that people are not going to accept me. And those are hard questions, and those are thoughts that consume us internally. So I think, it's good that you're processing it. And it's good that, you're not just saying it out loud, because for some of you Cancers, this pertains to your career, this pertains to you, and you don't want people to see you different. You don't want your company to see you different, right? So if it's something that is very personal, then, I will suggest talking to a professional and somebody who can understand you better and kind of know what you're going through, mentally and physically, before you actually just burst out and say something that you might regret. Okay. But yeah, you have someone here with the 6 of Cups. Love is really approaching your door, and there is a lot of hope when it comes to love and finding a partner. If you're single, Cancer, then you are meeting somebody who you're going to be possibly very attached to. Okay. Well, Cancers do get attached, right? They do attach, not right away, but when they do get that green light, they do claim their person, and that's it. Once the little crab claims you, that's it. We have the Queen of Swords. The way you talk, the way you're addressing people, I feel like it's creating difficulties. If you're on the dating scene, if you're single and you're trying to meet somebody, the way you speak or the way you come up towards others, which the Queen of Swords really, it's one of the most honest and truthful individuals, but they're also very, I always say this, very bitchy, I feel like you're very open and upfront right now. I feel like you just emotionally disconnected with it's several individuals or some people around you. You're like, leave me alone. I don't need this BS. Cancer, I feel like you're definitely giving that sharp side of the sword there to other people. Okay, especially when they try to break you down or read you, when they try to tell you what to do. Is like, you cannot address a queen, if you're what are you doing? But overall, you're on your power here. You have control. What you say is what gets done, and that's good. So you have leveled up in career, you have leveled up in life, and I feel like you've gathered and gained strength. Okay, we are meeting somebody in love here. There is a lot of messages, for the rest of September. There's a lot of messages. There's a lot of communication here. There's a lot of planning with this individual, though I feel like in the background there's something going on with you that you're not telling people. Like, maybe you're not sleeping well, maybe you're worried about something, you're overthinking a certain situation that is taking your sleep away, and it just doesn't feel good overall. So I feel like life or the universe, God is trying to give you a very positive energy here. Loving, caring individual. Could be, family. Could also be a lover. That is very genuine, very loving and caring, and can help you move past this. But like if you are dealing with like heavy anxiety or maybe depression or something like that, um I don't know, but I feel like it might affect the individual that you're gonna meet um by the end of September or through September. It might affect that individual, or maybe it's gonna affect you, where you fall in love with somebody, or you have a thing for someone, but it's like for you, you're like going nuts inside. Like, is this real? What should I expect? There's a lot of cons, but there's a lot of pros as well. So it's like you're breaking down everything mentally, and you're losing sleep. So overthinking is never good. Make sure to get some sleep, okay? You could also get some sleep medication if you need, to force yourself to sleep and feel better, okay? Could be another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, strong Scorpio, I would say. But also could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're dealing with, okay, that you're talking to or something like that. With that 8 of, regardless, it's so something to know about whoever you're dealing with or whoever is coming towards you in September. Something to know is, I don't know if it's you, but there's going to be blockages, financial blockages, difficulties coming together, but there is a lot of messaging, a lot of talking, okay? There's a lot of hope when it comes to this 6 of Cups individual, but at the same time, it's like we're going to experience a couple of blockages. Some of those blockages are going to be financial matters, okay? Overall, it's good. Don't worry. Just keep going. Stay positive, Cancer. You got this. Like there's a reason why the crab has the skeleton in the exterior, right? Because you can take the hits better than anybody and the punches and all that. So I know you're strong. I know you can keep moving forward. I know you can do this. It's only September, but do expect a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of overthinking. Here we go. You have review and contemplation. You've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. I almost said it in Spanish. You. Okay, be the real you. I'm gonna focus it here. You can screenshot it, you can pause it there and read it to yourself, Cancer. Again, it feels like some of you Cancers are transitioning from a difficult past to something new, but it's like the past doesn't let you, like, even if this is a lover that you're meeting, even if this is a person, you're creating blockages because you keep still thinking of the past, or you're still processing. It's not like you're doing it on purpose, but maybe you're still processing, the maybe the ex or some sort of past experience, and it's blocking you. It's blocking you and the new person, okay? So remember what I say about the mind. The mind is the manifesting machine, the manifesting, I don't know, black hole. The manifesting black hole, whatever you throw in there, whether affirmations, words, images, pictures, and all that, it's what you're going to manifest here in the in reality, in the present moment, okay? So if you're going to focus on the bad times in the past, then all you're going to capture in this present moment is going to be the negative thing. So life is going to become heavier and difficult and like this. So stop overthinking and open up to love or open up to something. But if you need additional time to process, make sure to let someone know, someone that cares about you, a good friend, a lover, mom, dad, or somebody that just you can completely trust. 6 of Cups is all about trust and and love and nurturing. But if you need additional time or something, or if you don't know where you're headed, or if you don't know what you want, it's best to let people know, you know, that you're confused about the situation, whatever that means. Oh my goodness, Cancer, I don't know, I feel like I made no sense, but hopefully you took something valuable from this reading. Okay, all right, let's go to Leo. What's going on for Leo? Yo, what's up? Oh, thank you so much. DMV. Oh, wait, I know you. Do I know you guys? Do I know you? I know you. I know you guys. Oh. Personally, like in person, right? I know you in person. I can't really see the emoji, not the emoji, but the little picture, because my chat screen is so tiny on the, I can't really, but I think I know you guys. No? Maybe I'm confusing you. I don't know. Okay, so, okay. Okay. So you know what? I saw that you guys got certified. Yeah, Dave and Vince. Yeah, you guys got certified, right, to do Reiki. I'm actually thinking of, you know, talking to Wen, so I can maybe start and get maybe certified or experience the Reiki healing. I can't even talk. The Reiki healing, you know, because I've been thinking about it, and you know, I was like, if I can use that for my son, obviously because he's like special needs, but if I can use that, then that'll be great. So I'm gonna look into making some time and see if I can, you know, get in the classes to be certified to be a Reiki healer. By the way, you also do sound, right? We should do like an interview. We should do like an episode about what you guys do together and where you're. Yes, Angel Light Reiki, and I was just recently certified in Reiki as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely. I need to go to the crystal store and see you guys again, like see everybody, because I've been out. Man, I tore my tendon, and you know, I've been healing and then going back to work, and then, you know, my son and all that. So like, it's been getting on the way, but I definitely want to do that. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to Leo. What do we have for Leo? Rest of September. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Love is in the air with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. This is a new opportunity. So you're very hopeful, Leo. Like, you know, like moving through September, there's an individual here wanting to court you. You're wanting to court them, or you wanting to invite them. You feel really good because there is love around you, okay? Overall, I feel like be ready because there is new love or an opportunity. Oh, look at that. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Are you kidding me? Yes, we do sound baths once a month, but we are no longer associated with the crystal store. Just so you know. Oh, yeah, no, I saw that you guys have your own place, no? Like, I know you were doing it at the crystal store, but it's been a while. So I don't know if because we used to gather at the, you know, at the store, but I don't know if they're still doing the gatherings. So, Leo, you have love happening for you. Your luck is changing. Could be a Cancer, Gemini, an Aries that you're dealing with, okay? This is the Cancer card. This is the Gemini, and this is the Aries, okay? So there is a new opportunity for you to, like, date somebody completely new to you, okay? Someone who understands you, someone who both physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually connects with you with that Lovers card, okay? A lot of people associate that Lovers with the twin flame. I don't really believe in twin flame, but if you want to believe in that, that's completely up to you. But it's going to be a very strong spiritual connection. You see the angel and the sun, and you know, up here, it's beyond. It's gonna be really good, Leo. So get ready, because for the rest of September, you're gonna meet somebody that is gonna want you really bad, or you're gonna want them really bad. Okay, whatever that means to you. Okay, awesome. Then I'll definitely get in touch with you. I have you on Facebook, and I'm gonna get in touch with Wen as well. the nine of the nine of wands. The nine of wands is the, you know, wounded warrior. Again, I can't remember who had this. I think Taurus, but it feels like you're, you know, it feels like in your near past, you've experienced a lot of deception, a lot of arguments, or a lot of bad experience through love, Leo. Like you've been through the mud. You know, you've been dragged through the mud here. Nine of wands. You probably gave up, or your defenses are pretty high when it comes to like romantic partnerships or connections. And that is due because of the five of wands and the five of cups. You know, a lot of fives here, and because this is the you know, the past. It also pertains that you carry a lot of pain. You might be like very emotional. You might be hiding your emotions from people, but internally, like you feel like you might not have a partner. So, and remember what I said, your luck is changing, Leo. Like your love, like get ready, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to date you, message you, invite you out, but it's going to be up to you to choose. Now, with this past here of, you know, the nine of wands, again, it's trauma that we have. You know, it's fine, because we wouldn't be humans if we couldn't, you know, carry a little bit of trauma or a little bit of pain or a little bit of lessons here and there. But we cannot dwell, we cannot sit in this nine of wands energy. The nine of wands, again, you see the battle's over, but the person's still on guard. The person's still waiting for someone to attack them. When it's done, it's over, you know. The nine of wands says, hey, move on. Hey, you've reached a certain level of healing, and no need for you to like get stuck there. We need to move on from there. Okay. So keep that in mind. Things are changing for you. I like how the Knight of Cups is there, because there is love happening for you for the rest of September. Ten of Swords. What's happening, Leo? Be careful, Leo. There is endings. 9, 10, but 9 of wands, 10 of swords. It feels like right now you're experiencing really good vibes. Okay, everything feels good. Or maybe for the rest of September, like it feels like, yeah, love is gonna win overall. You could be tired. You could also be feeling sick. Be careful, because maybe by the end of September you might get sick. You might get the flu. You might feel like you need additional days of rest and relax here. You could be busy to the point where you just gotta, you know, lay down in bed and go to sleep. Okay. There's some sort of ending here that you're not expecting or you're not seeing. But we're gonna clarify that card, or actually we're gonna get you know, other cards to see what the energy is. The bottom of the deck, we have the star card. So you have an Aquarius, could be an Aquarius, but it could also be to the star card could also be connected to the Ten of Swords, which is, you know, feeling sick, recuperating, you know, regaining health and all that. So the star card is like you know, hope and rejuvenation. It's also balancing. It's also like taking a moment to like reconnect to source, you know, the universe, God, you know, for your religious or whatever you believe in. But it's all about you, Leo. So whatever it is happening here with this Ten of Swords, it's all about you, and it's all about like regaining your stability, regaining your emotional balance here. Okay, especially with that Nine of Cups. Let's see what else we can tell you here, Leo. Okay. Ten of Wands. Okay, you know it. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it, Leo. There's okay. 2 tens, not good. Why do we have 2 tens, Leo? You're being blocked. Okay, you're being blocked on certain things, and it's not because I don't know. It feels like overall when it comes to like romantic, like a romantic love interest, it's good, but there's a lot of blockages. A lot of blockages here. Being super busy. The ten of wands is also like self-imposed. Blockages, meaning like taking on too many contracts. Telling people, yeah, I'll help you move, but I'm only available from 9 to 10, and then from 11 to 12 I gotta go help this other person do this, and then from 3 to 5 I gotta go to this event, and from and so like you're accepting a lot of the 10 of wands. That's what it signifies. It's like you're accepting, you're embarking in a lot of responsibilities, and so it creates a blockage when you take up on too much. So the 10 of wands is saying, hey, drop a couple of those wands. No need to try to satisfy everybody. It's all about you, because you're already tired. So by the end of September, it's looking good with love, but also it's looking like you're drained, you're exhausted. You might get sick, you might get the flu or something like that. Maybe upset stomach or something like that. I also have the page of wands here, which in the legitimately the page of wands is a kid. It's linked to children, but since this is about you, I feel like it's been kind of difficult to I don't know, have some sort of controlling your life, Leo. Like, you do things very spontaneous. Like, you maybe overspend, you maybe overbook, vacations when you don't have maybe the time or the money or something like that. Like, you're always doing something, and the page of wands kind of gives me this feeling of like maybe maybe you don't have some sort of boundary or some sort of like you don't know your oh my god, what am I trying to say here? Some of you guys might have issues saying no to things. Could be people, could be like maybe overspending and stuff like that. It's just spontaneous energy here. Okay. You could also have a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius child that is going to be very important, that is going to be kind of difficult. So through the month of almost said October, but through the month of September, I think if you do have a child that is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or exhibits that energy, it's going to be kind of difficult for them. Okay. It's going to be, I think you're going to have a rough time with them, okay? So brace yourself there, Leo. Man, you had the only good card was the Knight of Cups, and then all these cards are horrible. It's okay. It's just a moment. It's just, a few more days, right? Oh, you get 2 messages, Leo. Here we go. Positive recognition. I think Cancer had that. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves. Present themselves to you, and success is all about assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. So expect new opportunities, new offers, and that's why the Knight of Cups is here. If you're a single Leo and you thought that you were never going to get a love interest or anything like that, or maybe a date, then hey, your luck is changing, because I'm telling you right now that people are going to be interested. Are you going to be able to date them right away? I don't know, because you have a lot of blockages here. The 10 of swords, the 10 of wands. The positive thing about the 10s is that we're already near the end of a cycle, and once we get to that end of the cycle, guess what? We restart. That's why we saw the Fool combined with the Nine of Cups, because If you've been feeling like life or love has been difficult, we're at the end of some sort of cycle, and we're going to reset and start again all over, where luck is going to change, where everything's going to be better. Okay, we're going to release all this negativity and start fresh again, possibly with a new person in love. Here we have Seven of Abundance. Have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly. Don't worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a bountiful harvest. This is a good time to, I can't read because, let's see. This is a good time to prepare because things will soon move forward quickly. Use this time to rest and plan. Again, there is some sort of ending already, and I love how we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords at the bottom, which is, this will be like your near future. And you know, we have this at the end of the reading, which says, hold on, Leo, because help is on the way, because things are going to change, because you're almost done. Some of you guys are already done feeling Ten of Swords, feeling Ten of Wands, feeling blocked or being blocked, and all that is going to be removed out of your life. So it's a very positive reading when you think about it. If you just wait a little bit longer, if you continue to push forward, Leo, you know that things will change for you. Okay, we cannot carry this Ten of Swords and then this Ten of Wands for too long. We got to let them go and start fresh again. Okay, a new cycle is opening. I'm gonna put this here so you can read it to yourself, screenshot it, because I can't read. Okay, sorry. There it is. You can pause it and screenshot it if you want. You could always come back and you know, rewind the reading, don't worry. But that's what I have for you, Leo. You have a bright future ahead of you. Okay, let's go to what's up, Sarah? Okay, bet. All right, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. Everybody, appreciate y'all. Okay, let's go to Virgo. What do we have for Virgo for the rest of September? Rest of September here. One more shuffle. Nine of Cups. Just like Leo. Love, opportunities, but you're not interested. It's like you're not focusing on love. You're rather focused on something else. Yeah, you're defensive right now, Virgo. If you're a single Virgo, like... I don't know what the problem is, but the Seven of Wands, maybe there's something that's has to change within you for you to like find or accept love. Okay. Oof. Virgo. Had to take a deep breath there. Okay. What do we have for Virgo here? Hopefully it's not heavy. Come on. Give me a good reading for Virgo. Here we go. Three of Pentacles. Okay, I like it. Three of Pentacles is a very, very good card, because if you're a Virgo that is self-employed, you're starting a job, you're starting something right now, or you started something 3 months ago, it shows that you need to continue working, but there's additional support for you. It could be financially, it could also be with additional people here. So the Three of Pentacles is it's kind of a group gathering, okay, and it has to do with some sort of business, money, finances, or some sort of interest. Okay, so it's like brainstorming in a group. If it's not a group, it's just an individual saying, hey, you can better your YouTube channel this way, you can better your workflow this way, you can, if you do this, then this might help you out. So there is it feels like you're gonna get help, especially if you're like self-employed, or if you're trying to start up something. There's someone bringing additional support and help for you. Okay, it's very positive. I like the Three of Pentacles. It's again very caring, but also it kind of connects to the future. Like, what are we doing? How are we going to do it? How are we going to make it big in life? And how are we going to, you know, deal with all that? You know, it's like looking into the future, kind of. I don't know, but I just heard we're also growing. I don't know, maybe we're growing. We're going to start growing financially. We're going to start growing as far as like people, or even career. And by people, I mean like maybe you're going to start trending, or maybe you're going to start talking to more people and offering your services or your company or something like that. Okay, so you're growing. That's good. You have to talk to people for some reason, and that's what I'm getting. I don't know. Hermit. Look at that. Look at that. It's good. He's good. He's very good. Man, fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have a Taurus here. I have Virgo. That's you. It just shows that you have a partnership here happening by the end of September that is going to help you move forward. Whoever this individual is, or whoever this team is, because it looks like two fire signs here, they're going to help you move forward for some reason. So expect a lot of forward movement. I think I'm repeating myself a lot when it comes to finances. Especially if you're like self-employed. I feel like there is some sort of experience here happening for you that is going to be deep. That's going to be very spiritual. You're also going to be dealing with whoever this individual is, or whoever the group is. There's an individual there that knows a lot, has a lot of knowledge, has a lot of hope. The way they talk to you, the way they encourage you, it kind of re-energizes you spiritually. I don't know. But yeah, you have two fire individuals, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. A dude and a woman, but it could be two dudes, you know, it could be two guys, two girls. This is a general reading, so when it's general, like the kings and the queens could be either sex, okay? So, and everything has to do about growth. It has to do about, you know, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, so it has to do about growth. It has to do about the future, you know, expanding. I like that, Virgo. That was pretty fast, huh? I feel like there's a lot of success, okay? Your image is also very important for some reason, Virgo. Your image, like the way you look, the way you dress, is going to be very important, okay? You're gonna, if it's not your image, it's just that you're looking really good. Like you're just, people love your aura, people love your power, your confidence and all that, okay? Maybe the individual that I'm saying that has all these wise words and, or, you know, power like conversation, maybe that's you, Virgo. Maybe you're the one doing that to other people, okay? You have two, I don't know why they keep giving me two cards per zodiac sign, but let's check it out. Let's see what it says. Seven of emotion. Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. I'm gonna focus it here, and you can pause it, screenshot it, just wait for it. Come on, focus. Please focus. Please, camera. Please, camera. Virgo's like, just give up already, Rigo. I am not giving up, Virgo. I am not going to give up. I am going to focus this. There we go. See? Told you. See? Right there. You can read it to yourself. And then you have, I'll leave it right there. And then you have Nine of Abundance. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself a small, feel free to buy yourself small luxurious gift. Remember, don't overdo it. Small. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Did we not talk about growing your investment, your business, brainstorming to be successful and abundant? There you go. Nine of Abundance, that's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you have everything at your disposal to create a abundant life, Virgo. Please use it. Do not sleep on it. Do not procrastinate, because that's what the card says. You need to take action now, especially if you have individuals or an individual that can help you boost whatever it is that you're doing, So, yeah, a lot of good energy, good money coming your way, good opportunities and growth and expansion if you do have some sort of business or something like that. So, good energy. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's go. Thanks so much for being here. Let's go to Libra. What's going on with you, Libra? What's up? What's up, Libra? Sorry about the hair. I need a haircut like really bad, but I don't know. I gotta ask my sister. She cuts hair. Okay, Libra, let's go. Love is in the air. You're matching with people. You're talking to someone who you feel very hopeful about, okay? Look, the Two of Cups Yo, Libra, the Two of Cups came out, and then I saw the Six of Cups. Two Cups and Six of Cups, that's like, oh man, that's an individual that you're going to meet, that you're going to fall in love with, that you can be completely comfortable with. Like, they got you. They have your back, like they're going to allow you to be yourself around them and not demand ridiculous, I don't know. You know how like some lovers demand a lot, like, oh, you got to make this, or you got to, make so much money, or they expect someone to be educated or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. Somebody's gonna accept you for who you are. You could be dealing with the Leo, because I saw the Sun card. But let's see what it comes. Let's see what it shows. Rest of September. Look at that, Leo card again. The Strength card. You might be dealing with the strong Leo here. Ugh. Six of Wands. Come on, let's go, Libra. Success overall. Admiration, the feeling of being praised. I feel like you're also being recognized, Libra. Okay, somebody thinks you're fine as somebody thinks you're going to the gym and maybe you're looking good, or you're dressing good, you're smelling good. Somebody is physically attracted to you for some reason, like strongly, like they're saying that, that's the trophy wife, that's the trophy husband, whatever. I don't know if there's a term for the husband, but they're saying they're saying that, yeah, you're. I don't know why I keep talking like if you're meeting somebody, but I think you're gonna meet a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or even Aries. I don't know. But regardless of of anything, usually the King of Wands is like the Midas touch, like everything you do turns to gold. But I'm getting that feeling with the Six of Wands here. Success overall. So whatever you do for the rest of September, there's gonna be success there. Okay, you're being wanted. Okay. by many. You could also be popular or something. You might trend a little bit, Libra. You might be trending or something like that in social media, or you have some sort of crowd behind you or in front of you, and you're like, yeah, it's good to be me. All right, let's see here. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. It feels like after, suppressing so much energy, after thinking what we really want to do with life, maybe you had to go to school, or maybe you did a lot of studying here, and now it's like graduation. Now it's like, now you're gonna shine. Now you're shining for the rest of September, and for some reason I heard October as well. You're gonna be in this I'm a winner, I'm always a winner, I always win type of mentality, and I feel like you're unstoppable right now. Yeah, you kind of held back a little bit, Libra. You held back a little bit. If this pertains to love, Libra, I feel like you took a little bit of time off. Maybe you were a little stuck on somebody from the past or something like that. But now you're releasing all that, and now you're looking good. You're shining. You're smiling. People are desiring you, wanting you, okay? Very physically attractive. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Those are two cards of, like, Wands is physical. Pentacles, it's long term. Some of you Libras are single, and y'all are about to get a lot of attention. I feel like some of you Libras are also going to go viral for some reason, positively, in a positive way. There's money coming your way, Libra. A lot of money, a lot of abundance coming your way. So do your thing. Do your thing. I like it. I'm telling you, there's love. There's love here. You have one of the best readings right now, Libra. It's like you're no longer setting back. You're no longer, putting I can't even talk. Maybe that's not what I need to say. You're no longer, I don't want to say like you're not careful anymore. It's like you're not too careful anymore. Like maybe like you're looking back and you're thinking like, well, like I've always played it safe and it got me so far, and now I got to do things different because I guess the world needs you, Libra. I don't know. That makes no sense, but I'm going to put it like that. Again, you are being recognized, and you're going to hit popularity here pretty soon, okay? Look at that. It happens overnight. It happens out of nowhere. It's like a flashbang. It's just like a, and it's something you've been working on too as well, okay? Remember to get your sleep. I think dreams are going to give you a lot of your answers. You're going to have a lot of epiphanies, whether at work or when you're in bed. I feel like things will definitely get better for you. There's a sense of you feeling trapped in a situation here, but I feel like overall you're going to overcome it. I feel like you're going to get very creative on finding the solutions to any of the blockages that you're experiencing maybe right now. But I feel like by the end of September, things are just going to change for you very positively. Again, your dreams are going to be very important. So I usually don't say this, but journal, write them down, try to break them down just to see what they mean. But yeah, balance and hope is on the way, okay? Get one card. Nice. Seven of Emotions. Okay, so it says your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice. My nose is all clogged up. You should make, but you're procrastinating. So don't. Oh my God. But you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. Okay, I'm going to put it here. You can pause it, screenshot it, and read it to yourself. Sorry, it's just, I have this humongous ring light shining on my eyes, and when I put the card like this, the card goes dark on this side because all the light is coming this way. So if I put it this way, I can read it better, but it's still like the light is still hitting my eyes. Like my pupils, they close, but then I need to open them because the card is dark. That's how a lens works, right? You open up the aperture to let more light into the sensor of the camera. So, that's how the eyes work as well. Okay. All right. Let's go. Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. What up, Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio rising, y'all. Look at that. Sun card. Ooh, clarity. Clarity in a situation. Okay. Ooh, good times. There's a relationship up ahead of you. Okay. Some of you Scorpios are walking away from a person because you've had enough, because you're like, that's it, I'm done. Some of you guys, again, Scorpio, it's like getting to the end of a situation and like needing to like resurface as the phoenix, like some of you Scorpios are, again, like I said, walking away from a person and starting fresh again. Okay. It seems like it's a impulsive decision, like I don't know, where you just choose to just walk away from a relationship, a connection, a marriage, or whatever, or maybe this other individual does that to you. But for some of you guys, because I haven't pulled any cards, but like I keep getting messages when I split the deck. For some of you guys, it also signifies that there's a new beginning for you. The death card pertains to like energy of like, we need to release the past, we need to change who we are, and it has to stay in the past, and we're going to start fresh. We're going to be a new person. We're going to implement all the lessons we've gathered, and then we're going to change our life in that way, right? Like, hey, don't touch the burning hot pan. Like, don't touch it, because if you do, you're going to get burned, right? We learned that lesson a long time ago. So we don't touch hot pans anymore when we cook. So it's kind of like that, it's like once you know something, you never go back and do it again. So like it kind of like changes you. It changes your attitude. It changes your the way you do things, right? So yeah, death card is very, very powerful, but also could be very, very difficult because not a lot of people want to change, But let's see what we get. Let's start here for the rest of September for Scorpio. Okay, some of you guys, justice, a lot of the times, most of the times, justice pertains to like, universal justice. Like if things were unfair for you, things will start getting fair. Some of you guys, I'm be realistic about this justice card. Some of you guys have trouble with the police, or might have trouble with the police. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So be careful drinking and driving. Be careful of like committing crimes or anything like that, because you might actually you might get in trouble with the law. Okay, justice has to do with law. But it could also be that if you've been spiritually stagnant, or if you feel like life has been difficult for you, it's like you've been praying, you've been asking for a break, or for things to just level out for you because it's just too difficult. And it does say that, hey, we've heard your prayers, hey, like help is on the way. The star card is here, is like hope, rejuvenation, gathering ourselves back, reconnecting to source, So be careful. Don't get in trouble for the rest of September. Five of Cups, we feel depressed. We feel like maybe it has to do with a certain situation. Remember how I said that you might be walking away from a relationship? This is the third time I've seen the Four of Wands. So it pertains to either home or a very strong relationship with someone, romantic relationship, where you guys were already like getting physical sexually. So if you haven't gone physical with them, then this might not pertain to you. But you guys were already physical. You guys have already gone on multiple dates. You guys had it good at one time. But it feels like the Five of Cups. We feel like the victim in some sort of, you know, some sort of connection here, some sort of relationship. We feel like we're not understood. We feel like this person doesn't understand us, doesn't get us. You could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Here again, Five of Cups pertains to like, this is your energy, this is how you feel, and you feel like for some reason you can never explain your feelings, or you can never get the other person to understand how you feel. So yeah, it carries a lot of low vibrational energy. Five of Cups is the depression, self-induced depression, not impression, depression. Like listening to sad songs, and automatically you go into this low vibrational type of feeling, okay? Feeling like you need to cry, feeling like the world doesn't understand you. All that is changing, okay? The Justice is here to let us know that, hey, the universe is going to level everything up and is going to make everything fair for you now, okay? So yeah, there is help on the way. Let's see here. Tell me more for Scorpio here. Ooh. Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio child. That is going to be very important to you, okay? If it's not you getting in trouble, it could be your child getting into trouble. I also feel like you're not telling people how you're really doing inside. I feel like you have this persona or this filter in front of you where people can really look deep into you and see that maybe you're hurting, or maybe that you're sad, okay? You're like, you want to be a tough person, you want to be a strong person in front of others, but literally, like, energetically, people can feel like, Scorpio saying that they're okay, but I feel like deep down there might be something else in there, or something else going on with them, okay? But yeah, people understand that you're going through something difficult right now. Like, they feel it energetically. Four of Cups again. So Five of Cups, Four of Cups, we lost hope when it comes to like romance, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to love. Like, it's been difficult, or maybe it got difficult with that individual. Again, Five of Cups and Four of Cups is an energy of someone that kind of lost hope when it comes to love. They need to heal. They need to get this energy, this low vibrational energy, out of their system to be able to accept the new, okay? And I think, again, I keep saying this. Why? I keep going back to the Justice, because justice, think about it like the universe saying enough is enough. Like, they're not going to give you everything you want, Scorpio, but they are going to level everything for you to the point where you're not feeling like this, or you're not feeling like you're faking life, or you're faking your emotions, because your emotions are real and your feelings are real, and you're entitled to your feelings, whether you're a man or a woman. I don't care. There's that, I was listening to a podcast, and I heard this quote that goes, men have always, and it's regarding men, right? Men have always thought that, we say that phrase, no pain, no gain. So we keep saying, and I said that phrase so many times, but I have implemented that in my subconscious, where, me as a man, if I don't feel pain, I'm not gaining anything. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be, there's got to be pain to be able to gain, or to be able to grow, to be able to expand, to be able to be better. There shouldn't be pain. It shouldn't be like that. It should be, I gain through love, through, I don't know, other things, rather than just pain. We men make it difficult on ourselves, because there's a certain expectation that we've had that goes, back generations, and it doesn't have to be like that. This is your own life. This is it. This is all you get. And if you're going to be sad, or if you're going to feel like you don't belong here, then you're living a life based on other people's, thoughts or demands, or what they want you to be. and you're avoiding your feelings. You're avoiding what you want to do. You're suppressing, a lot of things. And it shouldn't be like that. This is your life, and this is the opportunity you get to express yourself, to, be positive in your community, and to gain healing and evolve from there. But I know Scorpios have a hard time accepting help, or have a hard time listening, understanding, because we feel like we know everything, or we feel like everybody's against us, or we feel like, our emotions sometimes are all over the place, because you are a water sign, Scorpio, okay? Ten of Swords. I'm just gonna put it this way. Ten of Swords, yeah, it's gonna get a little bit ugly here. It's gonna get ugly, okay? If you have issues with the law, get ready, because there's consequences. Yeah, there's consequences happening here. So if you have some sort of court or something happening legal by the end of September, or maybe early October, get ready, because it's not gonna be pleasant, okay? But it also tells me, again, same card. What time is it? Same card, same energy that I said with the previous. Sorry, I'm just trying to see who's calling me. Hold on. It's the school, but the school calls me with like pre-recorded messages, and sometimes I just let it go to the voicemail, and they just text me like, "Hey, we're having this event, blah blah blah." So I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh, I gotta go, guys. It's actually the nurse at school.